Hello everyone, this is another video, and this one is dedicated to Alicia Beale. I hope I said that right. I was doing my Twitter thing and I followed someone, didn't think much of it, and suddenly I get a direct message, you know, hey, here's a song, check it out, tell me, and in her words, awesome, what do you think? And I was pretty much, when I received this, I was overwhelmed with work pretty much day and night because it's a new job and I have to learn everything and it's a mass influx of information. And I was pretty much eating, sleeping, living, breathing the job. So when I got done with my work at the end of the day, I would eat and then I would go to sleep and then get back up and then work and train. But so my answer was I did not yet, but I will. And when I say something, I'm going to do something, I either do it, and if I can't do it, I will come back and say, well, hey, I can't do it. I don't like to make promises. I like to, when I say something, I like to do it. And if I can't do it, then I will come back and say I can't do it. That's just the way that I am. And so, because some time went by, and I said I did not view it yet, but I will. And she laughed. She goes, LOL, okay. And then I decided, I was like, well, can I do a video review to let you know about my thoughts on it? And I put, no sound of your song will be included and no photos of you or your cover photo, mainly because of copyrights. If it's not freedom, then I can be in trouble, so I didn't want to get in trouble. I mean, they're very, picky. YouTube is very picky about that, especially once you get partnered. A lot of rules come into effect about what you can and can't do. So you just have to be careful, and sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. And her reply was, going back to the conversation, so I asked her if I could do a video review, and her answer was, if you want. I don't think I really have any say. Ha! So I did laugh when I read that, so I typed in LOL, so that's pretty much real. But yeah, it did give me a really good laugh in real life. I did laugh the first time I read it, and it's not all the time that I think in my head, oh well, I'm just going to type LOL because that sounded funny, but sometimes I just really do laugh when I read something right away, so that's very odd and peculiar. My first time using SoundCloud, nifty, and it was my first time, so I wasn't lying about that. I rarely ever lie about something unless I want to make a joke out of it or something like that. But and so I went back to say, hey, is that a yes? Because with the laws and everything, you just want to be sure. You can never really be too sure these days because there's just so many laws. So I waited and waited and waited for a while. I don't know how long I waited, but she responded, haha, sure, go for it. So that was my definite, okay, yes, you may do it, because I really don't want to get in trouble, So, because freedom is awesome, yeah, and I love doing this. So a little bit now, enough about me, but yeah, I'm very excited about this song because so when I asked her if I could review it, yeah, I said that I did not view it, but I did. Well, I did eventually. So, but she didn't. So there's really no way. But the official thing is that I was hoping that she was thinking that I didn't really see it until I did the review. But in actuality, I listened to the song before I did the review, and I was so taken by this song. There's, in my mind, I would put it in a, it's going to be a top 10 on the billboards, that song. And that's my honest opinion. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Because I've listened to other, people do their thing and they ask me to listen to it. And it does sound good, but it doesn't sound maybe like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. But I'm going to go ahead and say that her song moved me so much that it was a 10 out of 10. And the reason why was because it just sounded perfect, I don't know how to describe it, but my perception of perfect. And what I got out of it was the feeling when I heard this song was, as soon as I was listening to it, I was falling in love with this song right away. And it brought me back to a time when I was getting out of high school, getting my high school diploma, and waiting to go into the service. And at that time, I was going through a Def Leppard phase. So this song brought me back to the songs of Def Leppard, and their album was Hysteria. And the other singer that it brought me back to, which was probably the same, another song that I was listening to within that year, like give or take a year, somewhere around that time, and it was Reba McEntire, and I forget the name of the album, but The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. It's probably like that and a couple of her other songs, but the way that she did this song, and the way her voice sounds, and the way the song goes through, that's what it brought me back to. And back then, and I still like Reba McEntire, it's just that I'm in a different phase now because I'm older, but I still like to listen to those songs once in a while. And right now I feel like going, just because of this song, I feel like right now I want to go back because I'm doing the review and I had to get everything together right before I'm doing the review. And I was, trying to find the exact song that was made by Hysteria that moved me, and I'm running out of time, so, but anyway, it got me in the mood to listen to that whole album all over again. So, it's very mysterious how music moves people, and how, just out of, pure coincidence, I just happened to be on Twitter doing my thing, trying to increase my brand, and I happened to run into this beautiful, person, Alicia Beale, with a beautiful, beautiful voice, very talented, a godsend. It's just amazing, to just, I didn't think much of it when I first met her, but then when I heard the song, I was just blown away. I was taken. I mean, if she was a woman and she wanted to date me, and she knew me, like if she went to my website and did her research, she would probably pick this song and bring it to me. Like if we went out on a date and I asked someone out on a date, and she just happened to have this song in her pocket, and I let's just say I never heard it before. If she wanted to win me over, it would be that song. But it's not to say that I would listen to that song when I'm with the guys. But if I was spending time by myself listening to the song that I like, I would listen to it. If I was with a woman, I would ask her if I would introduce it to her to see if she likes it, because I know I do, and I would want to play it around some woman that I would want to get intimate with, not just in a sexual way, but in a soulmate kind of way, But anyway, I'm gonna record for about 2 more minutes, guys. And the next thing about Alicia Beale. So when you go to SoundCloud, this is what it looks like, and the name of the song is Love Hangover, and I'm guessing that the FT is a short term, 2-letter term with the period for feet, Stephanie Bentley. So I guess it's some kind of Stephanie Bentley feat, I think. And there's also a demo because I'm not, maybe she's gonna, make it into a professional thing, which is probably what it means. That's my guess. I really don't know too much about all the music industries, so I'm just, going with what I know for now. She has 27 followers on SoundCloud, and 23 following one track. I don't know what that means, but the description of her is hailing from Southeast Texas, Nashville. She's a songwriter, and Alicia Beale embodies a powerful vocal and range. Beale has fronted hundreds of shows all over Music City and beyond. I don't know what Music City is, but thanks to all the love and support of my fans for sharing in my dream. Music has given me a voice to celebrate some truly great moments, and has also carried me through some of my darkest days. Well, Alicia Beale, if you are watching this video, that is a great message to give. Thanks to all the love and support of my fans for sharing my dream. Well, I am certainly happy to be sharing the dream with you, and for you to be sharing your beautiful voice and your song with me. I feel like I probably don't even deserve it, but you did it with me anyway, and I just feel so honored to do that and to do this video. And going on, her self-titled EP, produced by Mike Gosson Gloriana, is set to debut in 2015. She has an official site. She's on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So let's go to the YouTube. So this is what her YouTube channel looks like. And as you can see, she currently has 98 subs as of the making of this video. She might have more, who knows. She has 8,100 views. She joined in April 9 of 2010, which is probably around the time that I started to get serious with YouTube, and I made that decision to take the plunge. She has an official website link. She also has her Twitter link and a featured channel called Autumn Rose. I don't know what that is. I have not been to that yet, but I may check it out at some point in the future when I do get time. She's also on Facebook. She has a GoFundMe project funding, so you can go to that and fund her if you would like. And she is also on Google+, so she is on a lot of social media platforms, and that is good, guys. You have a lot of different ways to reach out to her, send her messages, and support her, guys. Yes, if you do like her music, follow her on Twitter, subscribe to her on YouTube, and join her on Facebook, and all of that fun jazz, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And Alicia Beale, this is a shout-out video to you. This is honoring you for doing something that, that I never thought you would have done to someone random like